Hey everyone, as we get ready for Welcome Back Sunday, this Sunday, August 2nd at 10:45, I wanted to shoot a quick video that shares with us some of the key differences of entering and what that looks like, or space seating, mass, just a few instructions, and put it on video just to help you be prepared as we regather in person this coming Sunday as you arrive. There's going to be just a few changes, and wanted to let you know about those right now. One change we have is a sign. We're going to ask everyone to park in the parking lot, in the parking space. There should be enough parking spaces for everyone. We're asking you to enter slowly through the breezeway. So you're going to see this sign directing you to where to enter at the back part of the sanctuary. Remember, all love, no hug. So as you see people, wave, protect each other, and have your mask on. Remember, masks are required. And so this is the sign you're going to be looking for that leads us down the breezeway that we're used to. And this is where we're going to enter. If you're entering on the other side, you would come up along the sidewalk. The side doors will not be open this Sunday. So here we are in the breezeway, and you're going to see this sign, this blue sign, and that's a reminder to stay safe, stay 6 feet apart. Distance-wise, you're also going to see this sign over here reminding you to wear your mask. As we regather on campus, we're asking everyone to wear a mask, all masks required for the entire time. For the entire time, all the way through the service. It's not that we wear our mask until we get our seat, but we keep it on even as we get our seat. And so as we walk down the breezeway here, we're going to enter into 2 doors. Only 2 doors are going to be open. Now, I know a lot of people love to come through the doors at the fellowship hall area or the side doors on the streets, and those are going to be locked. We're keeping the flow simple. We wanted to keep the flow smooth, so we want to let you know how to enter before you get here, okay? So the only 2 doors that are going to be open are at the end of the breezeway. That's why you need to enter through here. Try not to park on the street down here on Catchings. That just that's going to be too far of a distance to walk for where the doors are going to be open. So park in the main parking area. Should be enough spaces as we enter through this as we enter through the breezeway for this Sunday. So this door is going to be locked. We're going to continue down the breezeway. You're going to see some more signs here to remind us to stay 6 feet apart. Distancing is important to keep everyone safe. I know you may be thinking, well, I don't have it or whatever. Well, we don't know who we're exposed to, and we want to protect each other, right? We want to lovingly protect each other. So you see as you come in here, as everyone enters, it has the potential to bottleneck right here, okay? As we enter up into the foyer. So we want to stay close to these blue signs on the sidewalk. We want to pay attention and actually look down, not just head in the direction, but we want to look down, and we want to keep that safe distance. You may be thinking, well, I can't make it up steps. Well, this second door here to the right is going to be open. So this door right here is going to be open. There are going to be some leaders there at this door as well as the main door. These are the only 2 doors that will be open for Sunday. We're going to control the flow, keep everyone moving at a slow pace, and keep everyone safely distanced. If you need the elevator, there's going to be some leaders there to help you get in the elevator and get up to where you can enter into the sanctuary safely. So this is how this flow is going to go. Distance, wearing mask, and these are going to be the only 2 entry points beginning this Sunday for our one service at 10:45 this coming Sunday, August 2nd. As I said, if you need the elevator, there's going to be someone here to help you with the door, help you operate the elevator. And then up in the foyer, we're going to ask that you not congregate up there either. So as we take a walk up these steps, very familiar, these are the only 2 entry points that are going to be open. So this is another spot right here in our lovely foyer we need to be mindful of. So if there's too many people in here, you would need to wait at the door. And we need to spread out, and we need to pace it. Okay, once again, these are the only 2 entry points, this back door and this lower door. And so as we think about coming into church, we don't want to congregate here in the foyer. We want to begin to head directly into the sanctuary. We want to wave, no physical contact. We want to keep that safe distance. We want to keep our mask on. Our masks are going to be on, not just when we enter, but the entire time of the worship service, okay? So we want to do that, and we want to be mindful of that, and we want to help each other. This is loving our neighbor. You'll see behind me the Germex, the hand sanitizer. So that's going to be available, and we want you to use that, but we don't need a bottleneck here, right? And that's going to be available, but we don't want to cause everyone to bunch up. So we need to be spread out. So if you have your welcome back box, there's some hand sanitizer in there, so you may want to stick that in your pocket, or you may want to put that in your purse, okay? If you haven't seen the welcome back box video that shows everything in there, then you want to go check that out because of my special assistant, not because of me, right? So go check that out, but we want you to begin to enter in here and spread out, keeping that distance. I know I'm redundant and I keep saying it, but we've got to get it in our mind because we've said we want to go slow, we've said we want to go cautiously, and we want to lovingly, safely enter back into regathering with each other in a very appropriate manner. So as we come from the main parking area down the breezeway, we want to keep that distance. We want to enter in whatever door that works best for us. The elevator will be working as well. And then we want to come, not congregate in the foyer, but then begin to move into the sanctuary and keep that distance. All right, as you enter the sanctuary, you're going to have a little bit of an obstacle. We're working on getting that at a different spot, but for right now, our handy dandy online camera is going to be there. And then you're going to walk in and you're going to begin to see some images, okay? And so if you see this image, red means stop. So on the pews that have this image, this red image, you do not want to sit there. This does not mean don't sit in that spot. What this means is do not use the entire row, okay? So if you walk up to this pew, and I know it's your pew and you love it, and I know it's your family's pew and all that good stuff, I understand that, but we have to distance appropriately. So if you walk up and you see a pew with this on it, that means do not use the entire pew. Do not use the entire row. Once again, just because it's right there doesn't mean that you can sit next to it. What it means is the entire row is off limits for seating as we regather, okay? What you should look for is for green. When you see this green image, this means you can use this row, all right? So as we walk through this and as we walk through our sanctuary, we'll see the distance where you can sit and where you should not sit. And that is through the entire sanctuary, okay? One other thing you need to know about where you sit is that in the pew, in the hymnal holders, we're going to have pens and we're going to have envelopes. And this is going to be how you give your offering. So we won't be passing the plates around like we're used to. We're going to ask that when you are ready to give your gift, what you've brought with you, when you're ready to give that gift, you take one of those envelopes and you place your gift in that envelope. And following the service, leadership is going to come by and collect that and take that to the church office as they would normally do if the plates were passed around. So make that note. If you bring your gift, if you're not mailing it in, we encourage you to continue to do what you're doing. If you're mailing it in, if you're dropping it off, if you're using digital, that's still fine and good. But if you have it with you Sunday and you want to give while you're in the service, we'll direct you Sunday, but you just need to know ahead of time that we're going to use the envelopes that have been provided, okay? So there'll be envelopes, pens right there where you sit, and you'll just leave that to be picked up later on. Some other things that we need to note is that when we get finished, when we get wrapped up with our service, we're going to dismiss by sections. So Dan and Miss Jackie, they're going to play some instrumental music, and then I'm going to lead certain sections to dismiss, and we'll dismiss from the back, okay? So if you're a good old Baptist and you're sitting all the way in the back, then whatever section you're in, you're going to lead that section out, and then we'll move to the front section. We have a beautiful sanctuary, and it's circular. And so what that gives us is different sections, more like a front section and a back section. So we will dismiss one section at a time to leave those two doors, okay? Not going to leave out the side doors. You're going to leave out the doors you came in. Now, I need to let you know that the side doors can be exited, all right? We're not going to use that, but for emergency purposes, if something were to transpire and you need to get to a close exit, they'll be locked from the outside, but from the inside, they open and you can get out easily, okay? So don't worry about that. You can get out the side doors. They'll just be locked from the outside, but we're asking everybody to use those two doors as we regather to just help with flow, keep people, in kind of a uniform manner and not spreading out across the campus too much. And we just want to move slowly and cautiously. We're going to ask that if you need to use the restroom on Sunday morning, that you would use one of the side ones here in the sanctuary instead of finding a different restroom within our facility. We just want to keep everything uniform and close instead of spreading out too much across the way. Once again, masks are required, and we just need to be mindful of loving our neighbor in that way. It's a simple way, and it helps, and we want to do whatever we can to love our neighbor and love our church family. Remember, all love, no hug. We want to wave, we want to be happy, and we want to be loving to everyone we see, but we're not going to touch. We're not going to hug like we used to. We're not going to shake hands at this point. We're going to keep that safe distance because we want everyone to be safe as possible. I'm sure there's something I've forgotten. Hopefully by Sunday I'll remember, but I hope this video helps. I hope it's a brief intro to what you need to know as we regather on campus in person. We'll let you know that our online stuff is continuing. That's going to be here from now on. So if you're more comfortable watching at home online, then continue to engage that way. No problems there. Continue to engage online, watch with your family online. Completely understand. Would love to see you here this Sunday. Hope that you'll join us. Remember that mask. If you forget your mask, if you walk up and you forget your mask, we're going to have some extras available to hand out. And all masks are required for the entire service time. So we want to be mindful of that. And we want to come with a heart full, ready to worship. And we want to come with a mindset of loving others just as we love ourselves and putting their best interest above our own. This is the mindset, the unity mindset that we want to have as we re-enter. It's going to be a great time of worship. It's going to be a prayerful time of worship. And I know that you'll be blessed and encouraged by this week. This week, we're going to be in Joshua chapter 1, and we're going to look at being strong and courageous and how that applies to our everyday life, especially during a time like this. We hope to see you this Sunday. We are praying for you. Our staff is praying for you, and wants you to know that if you have any needs, whatever that might be, we want you to connect with us. Let us know about that. Contact the office, and we want to serve you as best we can during this time. God bless. We'll see you real soon. We hope to see you this Sunday at Welcome Back Sunday.